Right, excuse me. Right, folks, I don't know if you can see that. Right, so that it's centre. Okay, and the time now is 10:30. Just double check. It's 11:15 on the 22nd of November 2021. Okay, as you can see the light flashing, and it's behind some trees, so the trees are blocking most of the light. Okay, my family, we'll try to keep it still as possible. So before I do that, I'm going to zoom in. Okay, and zoom out so you know where I'm filming from. Okay, I don't know if you can see it, move closer. Now you can see it. You see the houses lights at the bottom. Zoom in some more. Try not to move. Okay, so flash hi family. Okay, I'm going to zoom in. Okay, can you see it? In the centre of the screen. Okay, I'm going to start off this talking about the targeting and what exactly is targeting. Okay, I want to get my family to confirm a few things, plus the names of people involved and what they do. Okay, so anybody new to my story, I'm being targeted by West Midlands Police, Stourbridge Council, the local dregs. And what I mean by that is I'm being under surveillance 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and this is for 7 years. This started because I reported being stalked by Paul Burgess. Slow things right down, it's going to have to confirm. So I started being stalked by Paul Burgess and Sylvia Dogface, his partner. We moved into this property, moved to this flat. And when I say targeted, there's a programme, this is a programme, it's not just me, there's other people around the world going through exactly the same thing, worse or lesser in the effect. And this is a programme designed to break the person. This is testing out an illegal programme. Apparently, they thought on the most vulnerable of people, okay, and see what they can do to break the person. And they control you use various methods. So, like I say, I'm being surveilled 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, nearly 7 years. They constantly, I'm going to link a post to this where you can hear the audio chatting shit to you constantly, like everybody's hate you, death threats. Their favourite is sexual abuse, so child sexual abuse, infant sexual abuse. That's their favourite. Okay, most of the people involved are not highly trained police officers. They are sex offenders, racists, people with borderline personality disorders, sociopaths, psychopaths of that personality spectrum, narcissists. Okay, they will try to control your life and break you any possible way they can. So there's, like I say, with me, 24-hour surveillance and on and on. And I'll show you a surveillance audio. I'll link it with this so I can bother tomorrow and link it in, and you can just hear them 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, blah 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 blah, talking shit to scare you, death threats, talking about you when you're on the toilet, when you're in the shower. They are disgusting dregs of the population. They're not highly trained police officers. They use, like I said, sex offenders, child molesters, racists, people with low IQs, people with low moral compass. Okay, and their latest trick is to block my phone. So like any fucking abuser, etc. So they control my network, control all the devices I've got on my internet, control that. And the latest thing since June of this year, 2021, outgoing calls, calls to myself has been blocked, and my outgoing calls have been blocked. Got a new mobile, okay, it's been blocked. new SIM has been blocked, so nobody can contact me, nobody can help me in any way. And this is because I want to move back to my hometown of Derby. I've also made a complaint. Like I say, part of this targeting, I'm trying to get as many people, organisations involved. And one of the persons that is involved is a doctor or a medical practice in Stourbridge, called the Limes Medical Centre. Okay, and they're involved, and they literally for years have stopped me getting correct medical care, etc., etc. Anyway, I'm going off on one. Anyway, yeah, so like, yeah, I've been trying to move back to my hometown. I've made a complaint against my medical treatment to NHS England. I've made a claim for PIP, if anybody in the UK knows what PIP is. Made a claim for that. So I'm sort of moving on with my life, in contact with people sort of on Facebook, but sort of people that knew me from Derby, blah blah blah, and I blocked that. Now I want to tell you the name of the people involved. Okay, so Simon Foster is one of them. So you can see it's come on the picture, the phone and the targeting has increased dramatically. Okay, the racist abuse has increased dramatically. The use of technology to get into my energy field has increased dramatically. Okay, and they do use technology to log into your energy field by this whatever. Don't know how it's run, but it's gonna be somewhat simple because they, like I say, they let the local fucking dregs use it. Literally, people with low IQs and the local sex offenders and racist. Okay, and they try to control your emotions as well with technology. So see that? My friends confirm they try to control your emotions with the technology. By logging it into your energetic field. You know, with the COVID, and so oh, people stay at home. Anyway, so that's one of the things I use. Like I say, so I'm cut off from the world basically, and when they feel like it, they'll turn the internet off, my internet off. Okay, and that's to isolate you because I've not crept up. I hate them even more. They are fucking disgusting. Anyway, the people involved in this, one is Simon Foster, West Midlands Police Crime Commissioner. Since he came into office, like I said just now, the targeting has increased. My phone, I've been literally isolated me completely. My phones have been cut off. Medical help, like I moved surgeries from the Lions Medical Centre to Padmore Medical Centre. I'm just doing another thing about that. Bloody hell, I want to go on camera. Anyway, so I've had loads of tests done and things that should have had done previously over the years. Anyway, yeah, got where I was. Yeah, Simon Foster, yeah. So since he's come in office, the targeting has increased. And like all abusers, and like all fucking nonsense, all sex offenders and nonsense and fucking nasty bastards, just abusers in general, they've blocked any contact I can have with the outside world, or they're monitoring the contact. Like I say, the internet will go down, my emails have been, this is right from the very beginning actually, that's one of the first things I did. They did, the police, when I say they, I mean West Midlands Police, when the targeting first began 7 years ago, contact organisations that could help me by email, and the emails just weren't going through. Okay, and now it's by phone. Like I say, I can't phone. Most of the things you need now is a mobile phone number, don't you, for people to contact you. I even had a letter from PIP today, so I've got a phone interview in the beginning of December. My phone, nothing wrong with my phone at all. I've checked the numbers, nothing wrong with it. And the person behind this, on his leadership, is Simon Foster. Okay, Simon Foster has also been one of the voices you'll hear on audio, and one of the people that fucking, it's like it's Peeping Tom, as he's been involved in that as well. So it's actually taking a physical act of being involved in my targeting. You see that? It's not just him. Dave Thompson. A physical act is taking a physical. So when I say physical act, it's either been one of the voices that you can hear making threats, or he's actually looked and has taken his time to fucking peeping Tom at me, stalking me, looking at what I'm doing when I'm doing it in my flat. Okay, and I'm not just it's not just like I said, senior officers. It's local racist in the block. It's local sex offenders. It's local. They watch, and that's what they want you to know, that they're watching you. Okay. Even Dr. Malcolm Price, who's the one that made has been involved from the very beginning, is involved in this targeting and has watched me and has listened to me. Dr. Malcolm Price at Lyons Medical Centre, and I will name another doctor. Not now. The suspense. Ooh, that's him being involved in this, watching me in my flat, logged into my energy field. Okay. That this I'm not. You can't see that it's gone down. Family. See if I can move it up. Oh, here we go. You twat, Jane. I'm just getting focus. Okay. Council workers from Nuclear Council, PH Jones, XL2000 are also involved. So Patrick Haley is involved. Patrick Haley, like the fucking two nonsense I've just mentioned, has taken an active role in targeting me. So it's either done a voice or he's watched me inside my flat. And before Patrick Haley, it was the local MP who was head of Dublin Council. I'm trying to think of its name, Pete Lowe. He's also taking part in the targeting programme. Okay, and it's all to protect Paul Burgess, who's a convicted rapist who stalked me. He lived across from me with the dog Sylvia, his partner. When it's more, when I've got more time, we'll go into it further. But just want to, this post just to let everybody know what the targeting is. I mean, even as I'm talking to you, being surveilled, and I will link up the post about the audios, and I will show you as well the people involved in the fucking dregs. I don't know who's listening to this. I don't know who's, so I don't know who watching this. I should say as well. So I don't know who you are, but in my clique, even though I've not got a clique, it's just me. But in my sort of what's the word I'm looking for? Life skills and life lessons and life experience. They're not people that I'm scared of. They're not people that you would fear. If I do see them, I know who they are. And I'm like, I'll show you them. Like I said, most of them are child molesters or sex offenders. 75% of the people involved in this programme are sexual deviants, one way or the other. Okay, that's clear for you. And 75% of people in this programme, what was I going to say now? The core of this targeting programme is sexual deviance, rape, infant, child or adult rape. That's the core of it. That's how these 6 books get off. These 6 books being people, it's Westminster Police, Simon Foster, Dave Thompson, people at Dublin Council, Patrick Haley, ex Dublin Council leader Pete Lowe, who's a local MP for lie, and the mayor was involved. So many people involved, the sick fucks. Like I said, the latest trick is to block all contact I can have with the outside world by phone. And I say they, that's Dave Thompson as well. The inspector is involved, plus Simon Foster. Like I say, things are sort of moving in my life, want to move away from the area, and they're blocking anything they can do to fuck up our life and to cause as much stress as possible. Because obviously they don't want it to come out that they have actively protected a convicted rapist who planned the stuff fantasy, who I meant to complain to. They don't want this coming out, but when I tried to complain, they ignored me and favoured him. They made safeguards regarding the sex offenders and the racists in this block. And all this is still happening to protect him and to protect other sex offenders like Jane Mahobday. And Jane Mahobday is a child molester. Wait till there's no focus. Shall I repeat that again? Jane Mahobday, Chief Inspector Jane Mahobday, who's in part of this targeting programme, is a child molester. And there's quite a few officers that are involved in this programme who are child molesters, and you'll be surprised. The female, like I said, the Asian woman, another one of my posts, is a child molester, and she worked at the cost cutters, it's called there. Not only is she an undercover police officer, but she's also a child molester. See that? In the 20s, mid-20s. And there's a woman with blonde hair, undercover police officer. Again, mid-20s. Brown hair, who was also a child molester. So many, and this is the whole point of this targeting programme. That's the whole deal. Nobody would be involved in this programme if there wasn't some element to their personality that either makes them have personality disorder or sexual deviant in some way, or a racist. No normal person will take part in this programme because it's fucked up. And your aim, people's aim, is to get off fucking people up, so watching people and head fucking them. But the core of this programme is sexual deviance. And I'm going to link the people, like the guy in the white shirt. I'm going to link is a child molester, he's another person that's targeted me, because I'm going to link to him. Everybody that I'm going to show you linked video to is part of the targeting programme. Okay, that's it for now. What, 20 minutes? That's done, isn't it? Thank you, families. They've been very active of late, and we've been very grateful. And they've been active. My family have been really active because the creature beast have been really active. I think they would have shown up anyway. To the truth, they would have shown up anyway, but they've made their presence known because the creature beasts are just fucking, you know what I mean? They can't help themselves. And what the weird thing is, going to more gossip, they actually, because like Hobday, Patrick Haley, I don't know if he's a Freemason, but definitely Hobday. Chief Inspector Jane Hobday is a Freemason. And I suspect others, there's a plumber from PH Jones, baldheaded fucker, who's a Freemason. Okay, and I'm going into more details. They're not agreed to be feared, the full of shit. They've been lied to from the conception of Freemasons and what the world is and their hidden knowledge, what hidden knowledge is. I think I've gone into this so many times, it's not worth going over again. And everybody, literally everybody that's involved in my targeting have got entity attachment. They've got demons attached to them. As soon as you become involved in the group, you will have an entity attachment to you. They're involved in very dark, nasty, occult knowledge. Everybody, literally. As soon as you do something, as soon as you agree to act for them or become part of them, because some of them are portals, like the dog at number 30, Hob Day, Job Less in the Red Coat. And when I say empty attachments, I mean demons. So I say that, I think I would have said it, they've got demons, so and the circumference of their energy around them is black, it's really dark. They've linked themselves to an abyss. I call it the abyss. We would say, I think most people would call it hell in the English speaking language. I don't know somewhere else, but I call it the abyss, where they're not linked to the energies coming to Earth, they're not linked to Earth. Whatever they're into, whatever dark occult knowledge they're into, they've linked themselves to that. And I literally everybody that's taken part in this, when you see it, when I see them, you can see them, has got a demon attached to them. Even the children. And yes, do have the children involved. So ha 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 ha. I struggle wrote, shouldn't I? But I'm quite fucking pleased. Their own energy, and they will be tortured. That's what the demons do, torture them forever for eternity. And it's going to start in this life and continue from when their body dies. And it's going to take that energy. That's a lovely neck to end, isn't it, family? Fucking beast getting the punishment. Thank you, folks. And I'm going to link videos in. Thank you, family. It is nice, isn't it, family? I'm glad you agree. And like I said, when it's a lot clearer, I'll go into more details. But like I say, Simon Foster is a cunt since he's taken over. The targeting has increased, the technology I've used has increased, log into my energy field, done everything in their power to headfuck me. And the latest is switched off my phone, so I'm literally blocked my phone, just a new phone and a new SIM, and an old phone, which was working fine. But I thought, we'll get a new one anyway. See if it was the phone and get a SIM as well. Just double check. And then doing that to isolate me, so I won't move back, I won't receive the correct medical treatment, nor will I, like places like PIP, be able to contact me. Simon Foster, folks, is a cunt. And he's the one, his policy, his new role as Police Crime Commissioner of West Midlands, his policy is violence against violence towards women. Isn't that right, family? That's its policy. Against violence towards women, and he's doing this fucker. Cunt. Right, stop swearing now. Thank you, family. Thank you for confirming. Thank you, folks. Bye.